This is grill and grind. Well, you gotta get it how you live it, putting you up on game and life. Real life, real talk. It's the podcast where we talk to people that are doing something with their life. People that are out here making it happen, and so we're gonna put you up on game.
Yes, sir. Hey, happy daggum Tuesday, man. It's not Taco Tuesday, but it's Chili Tuesday. But we here, we live, man. At the Action Report, man, I got a live panel tonight, man. A live panel tonight. To my right, to your left, I got my dog Jay Crawford in the building. Back again, my co-host tonight with us tonight, man. Y'all make some noise for Jay, baby. Yes, indeed. Next to Jay, we got daggum Rick. Big Rick with us for OCPS, man, rocking out with us, man. Appreciate you coming out with us tonight, Rick, on short notice. And then we got the first lady of the daggum camp, man. Y'all make some noise for crapping with CC. Yeah, buddy. Get to it. Let's just do it, man. But we live action tonight, man. We just gonna pretty much just be politic and just talking about some things, man. But first thing first, you always know when you get on the show, we got to go over our announcements, man, real quick. We had a great for one thing for certain, one thing for sure, we got to give our remembrance when observation of Martin Luther King Day, man. Y'all make some noise for Martin Luther King Day, man. Listen, you know what I mean? And it's still good that now in the times we're living in, that date is still being recognized, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the world we're living in with the DEI going away and all other stuff like that. But that wasn't a pioneer for the African American culture to do what we're able to do now, because back then they could not even imagine what we're doing right now as African Americans, man. They would say this is too far in the future if they wasn't looking back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Martin had a dream. He had a dream, and the dream came through. And that's when I tell people, man, you dream it, it will happen. You know what I'm saying? So if he had a dream well before and it still was going through segregation, you know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me that if you put 110% behind your dream, it can come to fruition, man. Y'all make some noise for Martin one more time, man. Straight up, man. I always remember Martin Luther King Day for many reasons. My daughter was born on January 14th, and his birthday was not on the actual. His birthday, I think, is on the 15th.
Yeah, his birthday is on the 15th.
On the 15th.
And the holiday is the third Monday of every January.
Third Monday every January.
That's the difference between his birthday and his
holiday.
Recognized holiday.
Holiday, yeah, exactly, man. And I don't know if you guys ever had the opportunity. I would always encourage all you guys to check out the museum. Have you guys ever been to the museum in D.C.? The Observation Museum of Martin Luther King, man, I'm telling you.
I've been to the monument, with the Divine Nine, Kappas, U's, Alphas, Omegas, Deltas.
Right.
Sigma Gamma Rhos. We all did fundraisers a couple of years back that contribute to that monument.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome, man.
They came here with their national conclave, myself and a couple of brothers from the area. We supported our Grand Pole Mark.
Right.
And presenting that check on behalf of Kappa Alpha Psi,
nice,
to help with that monument they have for Dr. Martin Luther King.
Right.
So that was something that was good with the Divine Nine. Alphas took a lot of credit for because that's their brother.
Right. Oh, so he was an alpha.
Yeah, he was an alpha.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Made at Morris Brown.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Morehouse.
Morehouse is out of Atlanta.
They all in the
all
Atlanta.
of them. Spelman, Morehouse, all of them.
Right. I had an opportunity in Memphis. Memphis is where he actually got killed or shot. And it was at the hotel. So my son graduated, my oldest son graduated from Memphis, and his mom took me to all the different sites, and she took me to the hotel where Martin Luther King actually got shot at. They had a whole situation, knowledge we can read about. They can give you a tour, but it was just like bone chilling to be in that vicinity. And this is where this pioneer and this ambassador of a community of African American culture actually lost his life. You know what I'm saying? Or got shot at. You know what I'm saying? They still had the cars that were part of it, and then you just read the history about it, man. It was just so surreal, man.
If you go to Atlanta and you see his national monument where he and Miss Loretta Scott King is buried, and they have his wallet that when he was assassinated, the actual wallet that was in his presence.
Wow.
They have so much of his family memorabilia that his family donated to. He adds so much to it other than going to the house itself that he grew up in. man, I'm telling you, it's they slowed it down because they had a young lady that threatened to bomb it. Of course,
Right, of course,
they
of course,
had,
of
yeah,
course.
Don't go put
That's
too
how
much
it goes.
promise on that, but
Right.
but it is it's great to go see it, and it's good for you to go to the church. Where I didn't know, and I found out that his grandmother was assassinated in the church.
Oh wow.
Right. In Atlanta. Was it Atlanta?
Right in
Atlanta.
Right,
He-
and
he
they
was
have it
grew up.
there. It's all
Yeah.
there.
It's all on one street. You can walk from his birth home
Yeah, the church.
to the church,
Right.
and to the area where his body is, where they
The
have
grave
the,
site. Like
Right, right.
they
Because
have they have the what they call it, the internal flame that they have in his honor, and with their honor, because his
Very
wife's there
touching.
too.
Very,
It
very
is.
touching.
it really is, man, because he was all over the place. Like I'm in Memphis, and this is where, you know, he had some dealings in Memphis. He was in Birmingham. He was in, you know, Atlanta. You know, Georgia. You know, he did a lot of different things for the
Well,
African.
I mean, even here in Orlando, at the Citrus Bowl that's on the outside, Tinker Field.
Okay.
It was a big push to keep that sacred because that was one of the last places that he had a speech.
Really?
When you
Wow.
go there, they
I did not know that.
they
I
had a-
didn't know that
they
either.
had
I'm
a
curious.
compromise.
Educate us, educator.
Let us know. Hey.
Educate us, man. I'm learning something tonight, daggone it.
You go over
Clock that, CC.
over to the stadium. Outside, they have a memorial wall. Then you see that wall
At Tinker Field.
Yeah, right at Tinker
I'm going
Field.
tomorrow. I
We
want to see
have
it.
to
has
see
the
that.
picture.
Yeah, we gotta do
It has
that.
some
Q.
of the,
Photo op.
things they talk about and discuss him. One of his last. That was one of the last on his last tour. That was one of his stops right here in Orlando.
Wow.
There was a
And
big
we live here
protest.
and never knew
live
that.
here and not-
Exactly. They didn't want
One
you.
time for the educator.
One time for the
Okay.
I knew you had to be here today, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. I felt it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, brother. You know what I'm saying? We need to educate him. We call him Rick. Rick dog, where you at?
I love to spread that because one of the big things they had also is that a lot of the younger groups don't have the level of respect that we should have.
Exactly.
Correct.
Somebody sent me a picture of Dr. Martin Luther King. It was funny. It had him in all UM stuff.
Wow.
Oh, they did a
They put the-
meme.
No, they ain't do it like that.
They put the grill on him, had the U out. I loved it. But
Right,
I couldn't
right.
repost that. because
Right.
That's not him.
That's feeding into tarnishing his legacy.
Right. And that's there's so much disrespect
They're very
in the generation nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Had
just
the booty shakers on the flyers.
Oh, my God, man. Dr. Martin, like, he's rolling in his grave right now. He wants to see the disrespect.
All that gyrating over him.
Right.
Exactly.
You know how hard I had to
don't
work?
Oh
You know what
my
I'm saying?
God! Shame on them.
Man, Jesus. I got to get that for the day.
He needs some milk.
Man, that's just straight up disrespect. You know what I'm
So
saying?
disrespectful.
But I think it's really disrespectful. If you
Right.
actually like our grandmothers and our grandparents, you know what I'm saying? They kind of, you know, we're 40 plus, so a lot of our grandparents had to go through that area of segregation.
That march with
You know what I'm
them.
saying? You know what I mean? And you and segregation of schools, and you touch me, you burning me, and all this crazy stuff. We had to fight hard. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
they. Make sure you say
They had
because
to
we
fight hard.
couldn't have done that.
Absolutely not.
Right,
I
We
think about
gotta
it-
give them their homage.
I think
We
about it all
couldn't
the
have
time.
done that.
I think about it all the time,
That's
man.
right.
I think about it all the
That's
time.
right.
If we now was going through that now, it will be absurd.
Yes.
The stories my grandmother said with actually going outside and having to cut the neighbors down off the trees.
Wow.
We could be able to do that. And then
'Cause
go
they
back to
hung
the
them.
work And still have the face of being professional, to maintain having food for your family. And that's a norm.
Wow. Wow. And yesterday, so I had the opportunity to go to Sanford, which is the second oldest black community other than Edenville. Am I correct?
Talk about it. Represent where you was
Winter
at.
Park is one.
Winter Park is one
And
too?
where were
Didn't know
you
that.
on
Wait.
Did not know
Monday?
that. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Winter
I
Park.
went there yesterday.
So are they number 3 or?
I don't know where they fall at, but Winter Park is kind of, you kind of think of Winter Park as like the Richie area.
Correct.
Winter Park actually had a black area that was just for blacks in there.
Really?
It was down. That's where the
Square.
funeral homes used to be. I can't think of the name right now, and that's a shame. Swoop Avenue was one street, but then New England, they merged together, but it was a whole strip of nothing but black-owned businesses, black-owned restaurants, which is a business. There are parks and things like that. So he's absolutely correct.
Wow, I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yes,
I'm about
for
to do some
sure.
research. Hit up ChatGPT, so they fall in. It,
No,
what
you
I'm
can
saying?
actually take the Sunrail there.
Sunrail and just go visit
And it'll
it.
take you right there.
We need to
Absolutely.
take a daggum team trip. Q, you ready for it? Let's get some,
Yeah,
let's get some
that's definitely
content,
right.
man.
Jay, that's
Let's get some
absolutely
content.
right.
But yesterday, I had the opportunity to be in Sanford. Is that Goldsboro? Or is that
Talk about it.
Is that Goldsboro?
That's
right?
where you were. You saw the name.
My grandmother is from Sanford. You know what I'm saying? Midway. You know, went to Crooms High School. My cousin's from Sanford, and it's just ironic now that I'm stationed now in Lake Mary, Sanford, Longwood. You know, so now when I go to different places and they say who your people is, and you start naming names, they actually know who your people is. You know what I'm saying? I got Cece on the team. She from Sanford. She from Miami. We're going to get to that. But she has people from Sanford, and I say, you know this person? Yeah, I know this person. They do this. They're over there.
Right.
Everybody knows everybody. I could call my grandmother right now. I know the birds. I know these. I know them. I know them. I'm like, this is really a black community. You know what I'm saying?
Especially Midway.
Right. So yesterday, Cece Mothers does a fish fry every year for the last,
15 years.
15 years. So she does a fish fry, a giveaway. So I'm clocking in. I got my kids there. I got my two youngest with me. You know, they want to parade. They know it's candy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But when we got there, I'm worried about my kids. 'Cause my kids can be, you know what I'm saying, all over the place. But her mother, you know, she's a natural grandma. That's that old school. And the kids recognize a nana, a grandma, you know, whatever you can, mima, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead after the parade, y'all go ahead and get in the van. So go ahead and sit in the van and we gonna be out here doing our thing. And my kids fell in line. I'm like, I couldn't tell them to do that. Sit in the van, man. You crazy? I ain't got no iPad, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the kids stood in the van with all the other kids, just vibing. We making fish for the people in the community. People knew every year Mom Deuces put on a fish fry. Y'all come in. Me and Cece, we didn't clock in. Mama, it made me feel proud as a black man to be able to give back to people that are less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? To give these folks a meal in this community, because this is one of the oldest black communities, the second oldest black community in Florida. And we can sit here and we can vibe. The cops not messing with us. They know what time it is. They've been doing this for years. And I'm just seeing the culture. That's as I'm frying fish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm working. Mom put me to work. I ain't gonna lie to you. She had a black stone.
One time for Mama. I appreciate that. Carrie McKeever. I love her.
Straight up, Mama put me to work. She had a Blackstone that was still in the box. You hear what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I'm not a fixer-upper. But I said,
took
you know
his
what?
pictures.
Listen, I can't let her down. She got this black top. She be doing hot dogs, sausages depending, and burgers depending on this black top being done right. You know what I'm saying? I got YouTube running. I got the directions going. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something about the black community, man.
Right.
Is that I say, Mom, no tools are required for this. I need a screwdriver. She didn't worry about it, baby. I'll be back in a second. I thought the screwdriver was obviously. I think I'm out of it. I'm scratch free. Right. I'm not putting anything together. You know what I'm saying? She came back with a screwdriver. Yeah, dude went in his little bag where he had his bike in the trailer. Hey, you need a Phillips? How long you need it, bro? I just need a Phillips head, bro. Gave me a Phillips head. I started putting it together. I said, Mom, I can't light the grill. I thought I stuck her. Yeah. I need a AA battery to light the ignition switch. She gave me 3 AA batteries in less than 30 seconds.
She took it out the city.
No, one of the guys, she said, baby, I need a AA battery. I need it now so we can get these burgers for these kids, for these children, for the people. But that's when I knew the community. That's when I started seeing the community.
Correct.
As African Americans come together, we can get together.
Oh yeah.
And not be unruly and all over the place and you know what I'm saying, looked down upon. You know what I'm saying? We could come together and be organized and friendly and fellowship. Like yesterday was about. I was supposed to have been left, but I was locked in. I'm frying fish. My kids are good. They eating candy. They playing. Grandma got them. You know what I'm saying? Grandma was so good. Mom Duke was so good. She had on her Miami Dolphins apron and hat.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
She sat down in her chair, smoked her cigarette. Up, yeah, they got it. Don't even worry about it. She talking to her friend. That's what you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They got it. She said, you know what? This is what it's all about. She said, babe, I've been doing this for 15 years. Well, I'll be here next year frying fish and we're doing this and this, that, the third. I put Mom Dukes on some look at Mama.
There you go.
She started out strong.
She doing it.
You know what I'm saying? But I put them on to fresh cut fries.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the potatoes.
Right.
She said, you know what? I don't want nothing less but that next year.
That's right.
Okay.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. Them
So-
home fries.
Home
Them one of
fries.
them potatoes.
Home
Them
fries.
potatoes.
Home fries.
Potatoes.
But shout out to that. It just make me feel good that to be in the black community, you know what I'm saying?
Tell
'Cause-
them your nickname.
Oh my God. You know them aunties have no filter. They're gonna tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only light-skinned boy out there.
That's not true.
You hear me?
You're
It's-
not gonna do
besides
my
my
auntie.
kids, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
you're not gonna do my auntie like that.
Listen, auntie, me and auntie, we working side by side, right? Auntie grilling the sausages. She complained like, babe, I need to sit down because this is killing my back. I'm like, auntie, what you doing over there? Like, I got it if you need me. She's like, nah, because Carrie gonna be on me. I don't want to hear her mouth. So I'm frying fries. Auntie had to touch my backside. She's like, oh, that's tight. Talking about my rear end. I'm like, what? So Auntie's like, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down. Auntie then gave me a daggum nickname. She called me Tightwad. And then she said, you know what, Tightwad, tight end. What, you know your name. Only hood, dog.
That is funny.
And I got to piggyback off of that because when she said that, he was actually frying some fries. And he said, Auntie called me tightwad. I said, that's because you look like you're in a little unfamiliar area around here. You don't look like you in place. That's what it is.
I'm from Pine Hills.
They
I'm
was
just trying to
worried
get
about
this
you.
fish together. You know what I mean?
And they tell me he checking on the churn. Tell me, let them goddamn churn be where they got to be. They good. Keep frying them French fries. That's what you do. They tell me, where you get tightwad from? I said, y'all gotta know he's really from Crime Hills.
You know what
He
I'm saying?
really, really is.
I'm just making sure I'm fitting in with everybody.
right,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't want to disrespect no aunties out here.
Right.
Because she will light you up. Get you together real quick. You know what I'm saying? When they say, I'm going to read you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shout
yeah.
out to that MLK Day, man. That was a great day, man. I had a good time.
Right.
The fellowship with the African Americans out there, and everybody was just cool.
A good point I want to kind of touch back on
Go ahead.
is if we was able to do that all
the time.
I mean,
Right.
how further as a race would we be?
But
There you go.
We so
You
more
know.
There you
so
go.
powerful, though.
There you go.
I mean, we shouldn't look
Drama
for holidays,
free.
something like
Yeah.
that to come together like
That's
that.
right.
We all the time.
That's right.
As I can remember, when I was younger, that's what we did. Like
Right.
my grandmother required us to go to her house to have Sunday dinner.
Right.
Go to
Right,
church,
right.
come there and have Sunday dinner.
Right.
If we get back to that type of living, we can help save some of the youth that are just
For sure.
Yes.
For
By the
sure.
wayside right
For
now.
Yeah,
sure.
because that will also instill the values that's instilled in our generation.
Right.
Correct.
And I think that's what that generation lacks.
Yes.
Big
They
time.
lack the values that we were because of the parents. You know, our generation, the younger parents, they're not instilling it. There's no more big mamas in the houses
Right.
no more.
Right.
There's no more prayers in the school. There's no more requirement that you gotta go to Sunday school.
Right.
You gotta go to church.
Right, you gotta go to
There's
church.
no more requirement
Yeah.
for that. So now our younger generation, they're lost. And these are our children that we're talking about.
Right.
They are lost. And it's so funny that we can divide it like that. Yesterday, here we were in the historic part of Goldsboro
Right.
doing our
right,
fish fry,
right,
but
right.
yet downtown where they throw this big festival every year, that generation showed their natural tails down there.
By the river where we was at for
Okay.
Sunset Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, they had an event over
Showed their natural self. They were fighting and gyrating. And I know that's not, that's our people, but it's the truth. My goal is to how do we get back? Like
Right.
you say, Jay.
Right.
How do we get back to that? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here like a hypocrite. I tell JD all the time, some of them I'm just not gonna try to reach.
there.
I'ma just be honest
right,
with
right.
you.
Right.
Some of them I'm just not gonna reach
Right.
because they're not programmed to learn.
Yeah.
They're not programmed to receive, but those that can receive, those that are willing to receive, I'm for that.
Right.
Correct.
I'm
correct.
sorry, it will definitely be an elite group. They have to want it for me
Correct.
to jump in.
Correct, because even in your neck of the woods in Malibu,
Right.
they get together on off Ivy Lane in the fields.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of the homies passed
Right.
away or
Yeah.
whatever. They get together, they fellowship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they hang. Right now, you could go on Ivy Lane right now. It's a group of people right now hanging on the tree, sit down, just.
Oh yeah.
That's
Chilling.
our thing. That's
Chilling.
our
Yeah,
thing.
right now.
You know what I'm saying? Right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not on the BS, but they out there chilling.
Yeah.
They could tell you everything that's happening
Yeah.
on the street.
Right.
That's the local news.
Right.
That is the neighborhood watch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you're not gonna let nobody come in your section and disrupt the flow.
Right.
They're gonna
That's
check you
right.
real quick. You know what I'm saying? If you come and you're unfamiliar, like who are you? You know what I'm saying?
They check. That's the neighborhood watch. That's the police.
Yeah, and like you say, you have to look at a lot of these government officials that we put in place.
That's
'cause,
true.
Correct.
That's true.
I remember growing up, Late Lona Doom was the thing. Like,
Right.
Right.
Like, yeah, on Sundays.
yeah, and they
Come
took
on.
that from
Dang
us,
it! Hit that button. Hey.
In the seats, and what are they really representing? Are they really speaking on behalf of our culture,
Right.
or they're just paper pushers?
That's
Correct.
right.
Calling
Correct.
out any politician.
That's right.
Correct.
But that has a lot to do with it.
Right. Right.
We don't have these resources, and they take over like an area like Orange Center.
Right. Orange
Community,
City.
the boys club over there.
YBA.
and It's not really for
Right.
us. They're busing kids over into this art school that they have over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what it is, but it's some type of prestige school. But our community is not getting the opportunity to go to that school.
Right.
But why? That's
the
what we need to
problem. Yeah,
find out.
right,
Why?
Right.
Why aren't we able to go over there?
Right. You probably know more about what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. And fortunately, I mean, you said that would have been my next stop. Was that's the exact site that you're in, and then the communication behind the scenes was that people don't take care of when they have these things. They come in. You got a $2 million building with these computers and labs, and they don't take care of it. I mean, you can't just have kids come in one day, and then they didn't want to have metal detectors. They didn't want to do that because they said they was going to insult the good kids. But you got to have that protection.
Good order and discipline,
So
man.
that was the key factor that they defined. They stated stop that project the way they envisioned. 'Cause I was going to be the workforce teacher there.
Oh wow.
But then they dissolved that relationship because they just couldn't solve the that negative aspect of being in that area. If we go over there, it looks like new money.
Right.
Right.
Like UCF, proud alumni, UCF. But that was the drawback because they said, how can we protect these young minds going into these that facility? And it just couldn't come up. One of the congressperson, let them come. We wanted to be free. We wanted to come. And then my boss and them was like, wait, do you know what we do? We provide education for alternative ed, which is DJJ, Department of Juvenile Justice. And when you see those extreme negative cases in the community, they would be in my classroom the next morning. You know, I can name a whole bunch of them.
Shout out to Rick. That's
Shout out
our
to Rick,
job.
man.
Shout
For
out
real.
to Rick. Good job, Rick. Shout out.
Straight up, man. We need. I think what it is that we need more productive leaders. But I think what it is that when you have leaders and you get all that pushback, it's just demotivation for you. You know what I'm saying? So why bother? You know what I'm saying? You give me all this pushback. I'm trying to be an empowerment to the community, but you give me all these different things that I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? But we don't get those in certain communities. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if it's that we don't get in a certain community. I piggyback off of what Rick said. Let's compare it to our Florida Classic, and let's Florida to like the Electric Daisy Carnival.
Come
that
on,
we
talk about it.
So now,
Talk about
here
it,
we
please.
go. We always have our people saying, "Oh, they don't let us be here, be there, be there." But Electric Daisy, they pay for what they need. They pay for those people to be in the Camping World Stadium. They're contained. You don't see them gyrating all in the streets on top of their cars, blocking off other people's businesses. You don't see that. So when it comes down to the Florida Classic, if you want us to be able to have fun and in a safe environment, you have to pay for that.
A lot.
And that's what they don't want to do. When we talk about our communities and our promoting our entertainers that are doing it, they don't want to pay for it. So then they get mad. That's when the law enforcement has to come in and contain. It's not that they don't want us to do it, but you got to be contained.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot to go with that. You know what I'm saying? They have to show brute force. They have to show, you know, if you ain't going to be disciplined, we're going to show you what discipline looks like.
Correct.
We're going to show you colonial. You're not going to be making U-turns. We're going to put cones up and down. They stage it
But
a
you
week before.
you can
can
make
be.
U-turns on Colonial if you pay for it to block it off. If you want us to be on Colonial and have a good time, but you got to be contained. You in any concert that we see our other cultures doing, they're contained. They're not all over the place. I'm sorry. It's just the truth.
I think it's just our culture. They're like, we have to show out. We have to do this. Look at me. I got the baddest car. I got the baddest speaker. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than you. And what that does, that creates confusion.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? The electronic, the EDC, they had over maybe 200,000 people. We watched them.
Them Electric
We seen
Daisy
it.
Carnival participants.
They showed us videos. I'm talking about this is how crazy this festival is. Everybody, if you come with a group, say we come with a group, they have a sign because there's so many. They have a sign with lights on it. You know that's our sign. I'm looking for
like this B&A group.
this B&A group. I'm like, where Joel at? He got the sign. I know he holding.
Right.
I'm gonna go because there's so many people out there. You're gonna get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't even have half the numbers of that,
Right.
and they have half the security.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And have the money, the budget, but come that next weekend, classic weekend, you best believe it's crazy.
You got questions on your live over there, Jay?
No.
No questions? You got questions?
Question.
We got questions because
Yeah.
I know we talking heavy.
Well,
We talking like
We
real,
talking
like real talk,
heavy,
you know what
so
I'm saying?
people
Questions
might
get
be
on.
chiming in.
You know what I mean?
We
Like, for
heavy.
real.
Well, you got questions? Ask us. 'Cause
Yeah.
we ready
Please.
for it. Boom, boom, boom.
You
We
know?
ready.
And I think another thing is when we encounter the youth, and I'm sure you encounter youth, and I did a teaching. I have a gravitated. They see a black man, not only a black man, a successful black man, and I look just like you. I talk just like you,
Come
but
from the same
but
place.
same place like you, but my priorities are different. You get what I'm saying? Because I knew now all of us are 40 and plus, right? We knew going to high school we had to. You know what?
I'm
Your mom-
30 and plus, sir.
Okay, 20. Listen, our mama told us, you know what I'm saying, you may not be the brightest one, but you're not gonna show your behind your rear end,
Right.
and you
Right.
better have good conduct.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't go to these people's school and embarrass me.
You better not.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
better
So
not.
you was in fear of your mother, your
Life.
parents.
Of your life.
You tell these kids now, call your mama call her.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
But we
Tell-
come from the era where your neighbors, like your neighbors,
The
like,
village.
your
Held you
neighbors was
accountable.
pimping and
That's
did-
right, Jay.
Right.
That's
So
right.
Right.
you know, you
Right.
didn't want to cut up nowhere.
Right.
That's right.
Couldn't
Right.
get away with it.
Right.
Because it was okay for your neighbors to chastise you
Oh, yeah,
because we were all on one accord.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now you got the parents and the children out there fighting. Everybody
not
want to
safe
video
to play with
everything
kids.
that
Yeah.
they do. They fighting each other, killing each other. They want to pull a gun.
Right.
We can do that.
Right.
I remember we used to have little letters on that little notebook paper. You want to fight me? Yes or no? Check
Straight
the
up.
box. Do
Straight up.
you love me?
Yes or
Check
no.
the box. Yes or
Straight
no?
up. Straight up. For
That's
real.
what we used to have. We fought on paper, and it's okay because you're gonna fight, but we're gonna fight with these.
Right.
You remember
And
the
be
movie
friends in the next 2
Friday
minutes.
when the guy told what his name is what's the guy name who was the father in Friday with Ice Cube.
Pops?
Pops, John Witherspoon.
Witherspoon, yeah.
When he told Craig, and then he said, "You a man when you fight with these."
Right.
You pulling a gun? He said, "No, Will, that you a man when you fight with." That's what our era did.
Right.
We
right,
fought with
right.
these. You know, you walk by, I'm gonna black your eye. You know, we do that. But now everybody got a gun.
Yeah.
Right. There's no ambition. But also, too,
They're not fearless at all.
no. But they have no structure. You know what I'm saying? They have nothing to look up to. Our parents told us either at 18, you ain't finna live in my house looking like so either you're gonna go to college, you're gonna get you a trade,
Job Corps.
or you're going to Job Corps or the military.
That's right. One or
you,
the other.
You choose, big dog.
You
get what I'm
better
saying?
know it.
But I know everybody at this table, when you was in high school, you knew those steps you had to figure out because that was in the back of your head.
That's right.
When it come to taking the SATs, you signed up for them. I need $30 or whatever it costs at that time.
you
to take
better go
SAT.
work for it.
You get what I'm saying? And then I know all of us probably had a job in high school. You
I
did
had a
what-
job at 14. It used to be a company called PIC. What's
Pick,
the
yes.
Ah, yeah.
I
on,
had a
man.
job 14. PIC. Carabelle Walker McKeever, baby. Let me shout out to you. She ain't play that.
Pick, boy.
When I graduated
Do
the
that one back with
Carabelle
that
Walker McKeever Academy, I knew I was a woman. My mama did not play that, and I was hard on my boys like that.
Right.
But now how they are, and I can just make a prime example. My kids, the way they chastise their children, they say, "Oh, mom, you was too hard on us." I say, "But you do. If you don't do what I did, you're gonna be to the school every day.
Right.
You're gonna get a phone call once, twice a week,
Facts.
Understand me? But I didn't get those calls from y'all. You know, I didn't get your teachers and call me about y'all because I instilled the discipline in you all. It's to the point now that my oldest son, he'll tell me, Lord, if you listen to Darius, it is what it is. He'll call me, Mom, you got to go beat her. You got to go talk to her. Oh, you want me to go get her.
Wow.
You the daddy.
Right.
But listen, because of the form, she don't play with you like that. But that's what I taught you.
Right.
You need to, and that's the bridge. That's the gap.
Right.
Our children don't carry over the traits and the values that we instilled into them.
Correct.
They think it's wrong. They think it's absurd. They think it's ludicrous. But, you know, I thought it was child abuse when my mom that was taking that fan belt off or that switch. Go get your own switch.
Listen.
Who go get your own switch to beat you?
You put your own. You pick your own poison. Your
Is
own
you
punishment.
crazy,
Come back
Mom?
with one.
Come back,
smile.
like, yeah.
My mama used to take and plant it.
Yeah.
Talk
had
about
a
it.
little
You
leaf at the
better
end.
talk
Yeah.
about
A little
blow
leaf
that
at the end,
horn.
boy.
Just
Blow
like
that
straight
horn.
up.
Blow that horn.
up.
The horn. Blow your horn. Go get that switch and braid it all
and
up
they
for
tell
you.
call the people.
Right.
I dare you to.
And we ain't even had no phones like that. We had one phone with a long cord.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all know this line. I brought you into this world.
I can take you out
Come
of
on
it.
with it, man. Y'all make some noise for them parents, man.
That's right. And
We all-
you know what?
we all-
Cheers to that.
to
They
that,
brought
to
us
that.
in this world and they can take us out. That's
Hey,
right.
I know we
like
got
that.
on the tangent, man, but we're talking about some real things. That's the thing about the Grill and Grind show, man. You never know what avenue, what direction you're going to take, but that's real because that's from the core. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? You know, and that's why I got these great folks with me on the panel, man. But at the end of the day, it's all about family fun, fellowship. They say you take a village
Right.
to raise a community. You know what I'm saying? I think I got the people with me. We can build our own community and start teaching these young men and women how to be successful and not to fall into the realms of social media. And I need to do this and I need to be half naked to be successful. And you know, you can go out and get it off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? And still look okay. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sell your soul to, you know what I'm saying, to be successful at all,
Right.
man.
Right.
And that's what I think our generation needs to do more so for the younger generation. And I tell my daughter all the time, she's 20, she's 26. You don't have to dress like that to get attention. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody asked me earlier today, what's attracted to you? Your mind. You know what I'm saying? Beauty, it comes and goes, but it's about your mindset. Well, you know what I'm saying? Your value. What can you bring? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying. What can you do to help this empire get to the next level?
That's
If I get in people in my circle, I got Jay, I got Rick, I got CC. You know what I'm saying? If I need something, I'm not gonna call this panel right here, bro. Ma'am, I need this to do this. I know you got me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it, figure it out, but we're going to get to the common goal. Because
That's
if I
right.
say it, I speak it, you know I'm talking business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we need to do. And like I told you, Jay, last time you was here, we need to build our own little community and do a little mentorship program where it's going to grow.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You teach them skill set with printing. They're all about fashion.
And you got to add an aspect of whole teaching.
You know, got to teach you to teach, you know what I'm saying, how to read and how to read things,
Right.
contracts and
Read.
how to, you know what I'm saying, to dissect what you know what I'm saying. Don't tell somebody, don't sign something because you say that's what they said is read it.
Read it.
Right.
You know what I'm
Read
saying?
it.
We can
Read.
teach them all collectively how to be productive citizens, man. Shout out to that, man. Shout out to this wonderful panel, man. I'm very excited that you guys are here with tonight, man. But that wasn't our topic tonight, but you know what I mean?
It's okay.
You know what
One
I'm
thing
saying?
about your show, we can do what we need
You
to
know what
do.
I'm saying? I feel like a pastor, you know what I'm saying? I was led to go this way. You know what I'm saying? So I went this way, man. Hey, without further ado, man, I know we had to do our church announcement over time, but I got my dog, Jason, man. Jason, tell him what's happening, what you got going on, how you feeling, big dog.
What's up? As y'all know, my team lost yesterday, but it's all right. I'm here in good spirits.
Oh, you needed a hymn for that side when
Straight
he
up.
said that you needed a
I'm definitely
hymn.
here in good spirits.
Yeah, we are. We all them yous.
Yeah, we
them
the
yous. Them yous.
We had an event last night. It was
That's
a great
right.
event. People showed up. We had a great time. Win or lose. So it was good. Had a lot on my mind this morning with the loss, but you know we muscled through it, and we'll be back next year to.
That's right. One time for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them boys played their heart out.
They did. We got some good stuff in the works, though. I heard about we're getting that quarterback that was in the portal.
So we losing
Duke.
Beck?
Yeah, Beckett's gone. Yeah, Beckett's gone.
Oh, he's graduated.
Yeah, he's
finally
out of there.
done his
He don't even go to school. He don't even take classes.
masters.
Yeah, he's
a
done.
online.
Yeah.
Oh, and I hated that he had to go out like that, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That interception hit him
Yeah.
hard, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They was even still trying to bash the young man.
Yeah, but he did
left-
his thing.
He just left the field.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
He did his
he
thing.
should've
Gone
went and
out
shook
with a
hands.
bang.
Right.
Man.
Yeah, he should have shook
Just
hands.
like Fletcher. Fletcher,
Yeah.
one of the boys whispered something to
Yeah.
him, and he took a swing at him.
Yeah.
And
Last
then-
night?
and then- yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, wow, I missed
And he
that.
said, "What happened with that?" He said, "Well, he said something disrespectful about his father."
Yeah.
Oh,
And they know
They know he
Yeah,
was
his
sensitive
father,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Right,
And he
okay.
was his dad.
and he's a good kid. Like I heard the interview this morning when they was talking this morning. And you know Fletcher will be back. And you know Mario Cristobal installed something that none of the coaches did. Like he brought discipline back to football. And as you can see now that our program has turned around since Cristobal been there,
Yeah.
he has a lot of discipline and he's picking good kids. So he's picking kids that are not just motivated by just playing ball, but they're motivated in the classroom.
Right.
So it's sad to kind of know we lost, but we'll be back next year.
Right,
Yeah, we'll
right,
be back
right.
next year.
And I tell you one thing about Jay, man. Jay's a diehard not Dolphins, but my Hurricanes fan, man. And I say, hey, bro, every time they win in, and Rick too. But I met you first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So you
Not
gonna
hard.
just exclude me
Hold
because
on.
I'm a woman in the camp?
wait a minute.
Hold on, baby.
Wait for it.
milk.
Come on,
Right.
Karen.
I definitely was born in Miami, Florida, at Jackson
I was
Memorial
about to get to
Hospital.
that. I mean,
Okay, well, I
but
just want to
it
make
was
sure.
Jay time. It was Jay
Yeah,
time.
I'm
You know
not
what I'm saying?
imposing
You know what
on
I'm saying?
his
It was
time.
Still in his thunder.
But when
you
you
know?
was talking about who we support,
I'm claiming my time.
I'm trying to get this man his flowers.
Jasmine,
Trying to give him your flowers. You know
don't
what I'm
leave
saying?
me out.
Jack Crockett.
That's right. That's my team.
Hey, but we had a good one. That was a good watch party.
It was.
That was a great watch party, man. And you say, hey, bro, you need to be here. And I say, bro, you say you want some wings. I say, bro, I ain't got it, but if you need me to do it,
Right.
call me. I'm there.
Ready.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if he ain't got the, we ain't got it here, we'll do it here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you coming out, man. And like I say, man, we was all in there. And that's what it's all about, man. I appreciate you, dog. Always
thank you,
love.
thank you,
Yes, sir.
thank you,
Yes,
thank
sir.
All right. He
And then-
needs some milk.
Y'all make some noise for Jay, man. Hey, we got Rick Dog, man. I read Rick Dog at the first cooking class, at the kids cooking class, man, and also another diehard dog. Not Dolphin. I keep saying Dolphins. I'm Dolphins fan. Your dog, okay, Hurricane.
Thank you,
okay.
Rick.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, you're Central fan. Okay.
Northwest and Miami Jackson.
That's what's up, man. So Rick, tell them, man, what you got going on, man? Your name and everything else, man. In between, man.
I'm Richard Grace. I'm from Miami, 95th Street and 93rd
Street.
Terrace
93rd. Okay.
and 18th Avenue, 2 blocks from Miami Central. grew
I
up-
know that's right. The green
my
and
family,
white.
my mother and father met at Miami Central,
Oh wow.
and majority of my family are Rockets.
Okay.
You know, because I go back to the history. Y'all was talking about Sanford and all that stuff, and I can go back to my history to Overtown. Overtown was
Okay.
part of the city. that they had
Overtime.
all
Get
of
on
the-
up.
All of the black celebrities.
Right.
Muhammad Ali used to run up and down Overtown.
Really?
And he didn't know.
Yes.
We getting a lot of history tonight, man. I like it.
We had the pep rally at the Miami Beach Convention Center.
Mm-hmm.
And the history behind Miami Beach Convention Center, y'all see that famous picture with Muhammad Ali standing over Sonny Liston?
Yeah.
When he won that belt, that
Right.
was right there at that Miami Beach Convention Center.
Really?
And when he
Yeah.
changed, and when he did your little history, your little black history lesson,
Yeah.
beat Sonny Liston, and he was celebrating, and they was like, all right, it's time for y'all to go. And he was like, well, his manager, Rooney, if I'm saying that right, he was like, that's the heavyweight champ of the world. He said, I don't care who that N-word is, he need to go cross that bridge, go to Color Town. That's what they call Overtown back then.
Oh
Time.
wow.
And if you didn't know that, he changed his name that night from Cassius Clay to Cassius X. X is the symbol for unknown. And his boy is Malcolm X, and then they had that backup, that friction between the Nation of Islam and
Right.
Malcolm X.
Right.
They was like, no, you can't be the world champ, Cassius X, because that will put too much light on Malcolm X. So Elijah Muhammad gave him the name Muhammad Ali. Say Muhammad Ali backwards.
Ali Muhammad.
Elijah Muhammad. See it? Because we were on word association, so they took his name from Cassius X to they changed it to Muhammad Ali, and they forced Muhammad Ali away from
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Because I did remember reading about that he changed it to X.
Cassius X.
Cassius X.
Cassius
Yeah, I
X.
did.
They have a movie. I can't think of the movie
Will
right now.
Smith did it.
Over the night. But
Yeah.
there was another
Yeah.
movie that talked about that in
Right.
1981 with Sam Cooke, James Brown,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Jim Brown,
Right.
Brown,
Sitting at the dock of the
and
bay,
Yeah.
wasting time.
That's your jam?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
One time for the soloist. Jeez. And then we had a singing guest. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's hard for a woman in
Man.
this camp, y'all. I'm
Hey,
telling
hey,
you, it's
Rick,
hard.
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hey, man, you've been dropping gems all night long, man.
Nuggets.
That you have.
straight up
That
nugget,
you
man.
have.
Y'all make some
That
noise
you
for
have.
Rick, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick, a.k.a. the educator, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know now, you know, they say all hidden secrets are in books.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I appreciate you read these books to give us these gems. You know what I'm saying? It's all about research, man. Know what you're talking about. Straight up, man. Like I said, I had this opportunity to meet Rick for the kids cooking class. He asked me to come and talk to the kids at the school. And I love what you're doing
teaching
because
in November.
the teaching in November and teaching the kids to get them back on track. That's the type of kids I like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The one, you know, the kids that do what they're supposed to do every day, each and every day, that's easy work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The real work is when you actually get kids that are off the rails. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like, a lot of these kids go through a lot of trauma.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? They go through a lot of trauma that you can never imagine going through at that age that they're going through. For example, we had at Meadowbrook, not Meadowbrook, Robbinswood, Christmas break, one of the little girls on Christmas break got shot in the head because the kids was playing with a gun.
Wow.
And we had to do the repass, remember? We had to do the repass with the chicken. You know what I'm saying? But can you imagine that as a young man and woman going through something like that, tragic like that at a young age? Because you know, we had good parents. I always thought that everybody had good parents and had a good upbringing and had structure. Everybody doesn't have that. That's why.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it's people in jail. That's why people are on drugs. That's why
Right.
people are in depression and suicidal. And this, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of this going on in this world, man. But those kids that you had, they come from different adversities. You know, for them to actually sit, because I thought I was going to get like a whole bunch of just reckless noise and not listen to anything I had to say. But I had them gravitate and like, yo, listen, this is what I do every day. You know what I'm saying? And I think I got to their level, but I said, go on YouTube.
Yeah, you definitely went on their level.
You know what I'm saying? Go on YouTube. This is what I do. Oh,
Right.
wow. You do this, that.
Right.
You commanded the room, and those guys and girls gave you that respect.
Right.
And right
Right.
off rip, you had it. You said up, they up.
Right.
Down,
And you
they
got,
down.
because now it's a culture shock. 'Cause
Right.
You used to think I'm gonna just sit in. No, I'm gonna get your butt up. And you're gonna respond to commands. Oh, they feel like they're in boot camp now.
Right. Where they probably need to.
You know what I'm
be.
saying? Now I'm giving you I'm giving you inspect what I expect. Now when I talk, you listen, ears open, eyeballs snap. You looking at me. Then I feel like you talking off high comments on your feet. Cause you don't think I'm seeing, I see you. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you giving the opportunity to be able to do that for the kids. And now I know I think I'm one of their favorite teaching speakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I gave them some food.
especially over the break, you came back and showed love.
Correct.
Went through your speech and then your everything that you had to offer to the kids, and they wanted to taste your food.
Correct.
And they was like, well, hey man, let's make this happen.
Absolutely.
They were so excited. They were
Right.
so excited. They were so appreciative of you coming in and you showing them, not just talking the talk, you walking.
Wall to wall.
Right.
You know, and they really appreciated that. They was talking about it up until we got back. It was like, hey,
That's
man,
what we want.
They offered. They had to
If you
work with
can be an
friends.
inspiration to at least one.
It won.
Yep.
One.
You know what I'm saying? Just one, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I want you to be better. I want
Right.
you to be successful. Because when you come back, you remember me, and you a millionaire.
Yeah,
man,
absolutely.
I did my job.
Right.
I'm excited about that, man. Shout out to Rick one more time.
All
Man.
right. I like it.
Last but not least,
You ain't gotta do
all the way from Miami,
the bottom.
all the way from Miami, Florida,
He doing too much, y'all.
Dolphins fan. Miami Hurricanes fan, the first lady of Crabbing with CC, Colonel Crabbing, all of the above in this camp of Brothers on Barbecue. Y'all make some noise for Crabbing with CC. Miss CC. Miss CC, tell the folks what's happening. Well, before I say anything else, man, listen, CC is having a party. We're doing a party. We're doing a special party for her. We're doing a food truck extravaganza this Friday at the location at our Takeover location, 1823. So I'm asking everybody to come out. If you rock out with Brothers Don's Barbecue and you have not tasted Crab and CC Seafood Boils, please show support the day before her birthday. Her birthday is on Saturday, correct?
You better know it.
Right, and so we want to fellowship with, we want to show love and support to one of our heroes within the camp, man. She has been a blessing since she touched down here in this camp at Brothers Don's Barbecue. Kept us aligned to the left and the right. Kept me on task and mission ready at all times, man. So I appreciate everything you've done. But as not further ado, y'all make some noise for CC. Tell the folks what's happening, baby. Tell the folks what's happening.
All right, y'all. So let me tell you what's happening this week. We definitely have our to-goes at 1823 Longwood Lake Mary Road.
Church.
You got to definitely try those breakfast sandwiches, those hash browns that Brothers in Arms and Barbecue is pushing out.
Correct.
If you're not in the area, sorry, we're not delivering. However, if you're in the area, please stop by 1823 and get those breakfast sandwiches and those hash browns that we got going on. As far as this week, again, I'll piggyback off of what JD said to me. I do call him JD as well as a couple of other people. I like JD because I got two Joels in the building. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's not here with us tonight. One time for JoJo that's not with us tonight.
Yeah, what's up with JoJo?
Our head chef.
Chef
We gotta
JoJo,
make sure.
for sure.
He's getting ready for his vacation, so he's not studying
Yeah,
us
he's
right
on vacation mode for real, man. He's going on a daggone
So we
voyage.
are calling you out, JoJo. We know you on vacation and you're not studying us tonight. However,
That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing right now.
But I will say that, yes, on Friday, my pregame is January 23rd. We are going to have our seafood platters,
Yes.
our barbecue platters. We are starting at 12. Breakfast starts at 6:30. But our lunch starts at 12, where we have the barbecue and seafood. And let me tell you something, people. You can mix this thing all up. It don't have to be just barbecue, just seafood.
Correct.
You can mix this thing up because that's what we are. We're a whole mix over here.
Right, absolutely.
You guys can mix this thing up. We actually made a platter last week. A guy said, I want a little bit of both.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
Like
did.
radio say, I want both.
Shout out to radio.
I want both. So we did. We made a rib and shrimp platter for that young man who took it home. He was very happy with
Surf and
that.
Q.
We gave him everything surf and Q. Again, that is Friday, January 23rd. We are starting at 12 for lunch. So make sure you send your people, tell somebody, email somebody, text somebody, let them know that they got that barbecue going on and that seafood going on. So that surf and Q. And from 6 to 9, we are going to have a good time.
Absolutely. That's
From 6 to 9, we're going to have a good time. If you really mess with your boy, Brothers in Arms Barbecue, and his collab, Crabbing with CC, come out and show your support. You know, hey, let me tell you something right now. Ain't nothing for free.
Okay.
Ain't nothing for free at all, period.
Not even
We do want to, ain't nothing for free. It's all business. No love lost, but it's business.
Breathe.
But come out and support us. We do have some specials going on to be announced that we have not decided on what they'll be, but we will probably be running some half-off specials like a power hour.
Okay.
I'm feeling that.
You feeling that for your birthday?
I'm feeling
Okay.
that.
It's your birthday.
I'm feeling that. Just a power hour. You get 1 hour, so you better send your Uber, send your mama, send your daddy. I don't care who you
Everybody.
send. You get 1 hour at this.
Straight up.
Because bills must be paid, and y'all know how this thing go. And before I end my part of the segment, I must say that this week,
Mm-hmm.
I did a Snapchat about entrepreneurship. You guys probably don't follow me like that. But let me tell you something. I got so much response on entrepreneurship because people don't realize, they don't know what goes on behind the scenes when it comes to entrepreneurship. And I didn't either.
Mm-hmm.
JD has taught me so much when it comes behind the scenes, for guys that are starting their own business, people that are already in their business. Let me tell you something, people. It's a lot that goes on behind the business before we get it out to you guys. So when you guys feel like, we may not be equivalent to your homeboy or your homegirl, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes to get that business out there to you. So respect the game. Yeah. That's all I say. Respect the game. Because every morning that we get up, we pushing hard to make sure that you get what our heart desires.
Absolutely.
And that's our product.
Right.
So respect the game, because we don't know what's happening the day. We can't prepare for you all.
Right.
We have no idea what's going to happen the next day, the next month, or the next year. But trust and believe, entrepreneurs are working hard to get their product out to you. And if you find them out there, support them, support them, support them, support them, because it may be you.
Absolutely.
It may be you the next time, and you're going to be wanting the same thing. And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah,
Come
man,
see me on January 23rd.
I make some noise CC, man. Woman, a few words.
Lots of them.
hey, but listen, though. So you're going to tell them where you're going on Saturday. What are we doing?
Oh, y'all really want to know
She's
what
doing
I'm
a whole little situation, you know what I mean? That none of us was invited to, by the way.
Let me tell you something. Okay, here we go. Few words. January 24th, I am going to go see my favorite, my only, my heart. I'm going to go see Plies. He got my whole heart and soul. I must say it is what it is. But I will be in Lakeland at the 40 and up. You must be 40 and up to attend. He has made that specific announcement. You must be 40 and up. And that's to keep all that riffraff out, and I'm okay with that. I'm not going to tell my age on here, but trust and believe, I'm old enough to get in the build.
I thought you was 27.
Oh, not that day I won't be. I'll definitely be 40 and up.
No, that's right.
But yes, that's where I'll be on Saturday.
He needs some milk.
That makes no sense, baby. So it's imperative that you guys come out this Friday night, man, so we can send off right, man. You know what I'm saying? Give her a couple extra coins so she can spend and get a couple extra shots of Douce. That's her drink. Douce is her drink now, doggone it. You know what I'm saying?
Because Douce make them do what I say.
Wow. AJ, that's the first time I'm hearing. You ever heard that before? Rick, you heard that before?
Watch how many times they repeat that.
You say make you do what I say.
What I say.
I don't want nothing part of it. Absolutely not. I'm going to stick to my vodka, okay? I already march orders too much anyway. You know what I'm saying? That'll make me extra.
Oh, my God. I'm finna sober up right now.
Hey, but check it out, man. So we got a selection here. You know, it's Grill and Chill, man. So we got a selection tonight, man. This is our new segment we're gonna bring each and every time. So Chef CC put this together along with Brothers Don's Barbecue. We did a collaboration of some chili because it's for the weather being cold here in the state of Florida, man. It's been cold for the last couple doggone days, and it's just unbecoming. You know what I'm saying? Right. This is not, I don't know if y'all, but I had to start searching in my closet. Where my hoodies at?
Right.
Where my long johns at,
right.
big dog? You know what I'm saying? Jackets, hoodies, beanies, everything, gloves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feel about this weather, Jay? How you feel about this weather that's going down, man? You the apparel guy. I should have kicked you up. Like, don't make me a little beanie real quick.
Yeah,
that's really good.
I mean, it's nice. I like that we get a couple few days. I mean, that's all it's gonna kind of last, and we'll be done with it. So I do love to be able to pull out the coats and wear that type of stuff when you get a chance, your boots and all your nice winter stuff. So I do like that. That we have a few weeks of it.
Correct.
And to be back to.
But listen, when it get hot, boy.
Yeah. Back to white beaters.
Everybody be in their white beaters.
Rethinking life. I'm gonna go outside today. Big red outside, boy. Rick, how you feel about the weather, dog?
Man, I was loving it because I got to wear all my cane gear.
Oh, okay, okay.
How much cane stuff you got?
A lot.
You keep winning, you'll see.
Right.
Period. Clock that scene.
Check this out,
Clock
man.
that
For real, man. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all Hurricane fan. I'm a UF fan, but at the end of the day, I came in the colors last night.
You did.
I came in.
I was gonna call you this morning and say, I seen it, bro. Appreciate it.
I came in the colors.
Good
You know what I'm
job,
saying? I had on
JD.
green pants and a camouflage green. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
For the sake of my dog. You know what I'm saying? Because he
Appreciate that.
been a true brother. He said, "Hey, bro, I got you. You need me to co-host? I'm gonna be the co-host." I didn't call everybody tonight on demand hours before the segment. I think this is one of our best segments ever, man. Especially with Rick being here and you guys
Right, I
being
like
here and politicking and just giving out the knowledge, man. As you know what I'm saying, black men. That's what we missing. Good black men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Successful, strong black men. You know what I'm saying? Not all this feminism. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying? That's another segment for another day.
Oh, yes, it is.
You get what I'm saying? Because me growing up, I not in a way I was attracted to men. To that. This is how you cut a yard.
Right.
This is how you do this. This is how you do that. So I want to learn how to be, because your mama said you ain't finna be here all limp. You got to sit here and work. So when you see a man out there working, I was like, hey, how I do this?
Right.
How I do that? How I do this? And they see him even now. If a young man came to me like, bro, how you do this?
Right.
You get motivated.
Right.
You want to learn this?
Yeah.
I got you. Check this out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to learn this? I teach you this. You know what I'm saying? My sons know. I'm hard on them like rat on rice. But at the end of the day, they want to learn. When I had her nephew, he was just wanting to learn. When I had my nephew, he was ready to learn. But at the end of the day, you have to make the choice. We can tell you, we can hold. What they say? You can lead them to the water like
Can't
that.
make
we
them
say,
drink.
but you can't make them think, player,
Right. Right.
Can't make them drink it.
Yeah.
or think. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that is our biggest challenge now. I think as older. You know, they call us. I don't know if they call. Dude called me the other day.
You're
OG.
Yeah.
You're
I know. I kind of.
You're not an OG. You're an
I kind of felt some type when he said OG. OG.
No, you're not an OG. You're
You know what I'm saying? I take all day. You know what I'm saying? OG. That's. You know what I'm saying? You know
We're
what I mean?
aunties and unks, right? This is our generation.
I think OG level is when you got on sandals, a Jesus sandal with church socks on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But I think that's what the culture is missing. The generation now is missing is the direction of strong black men. You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
If I think the men back then that was going through that, see the men now, they'd be strongly disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah.
The stuff we had to go through for you to be able to vote, for you to be able to own your own house,
Yeah.
for you to be able to own your own business. You know what I'm saying? For you to have your own last name.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's we ain't gonna get too deep, but that'd be another conversation for another day. But listen, man, I appreciate all of y'all. But we gotta try this chili real quick, man, and give it a little gander.
I'm already eating. I'm ahead of y'all.
Oh man, she not almost cleared the whole damn bowl. You see that, Q? You know what I mean? Because I guess it's her birthday coming up. You know what I'm saying? What is the sign for January?
It's called Hungry, and I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius. Okay.
Really good.
That's all right. That's all right.
Don't lie to the people. Tell the truth.
Really good.
What they say? Tell the truth, shame the devil. We about to end this thing because I'm about to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jay, what's your last words, Jay?
Well, I'm on here. I am offering free coaching and strategy for 30 days. I'm picking one person. Go to my page, go to Jason Crawford, or go to Intune Digital Marketing. DM me, tell me what your business, what type of business you're trying to start. If you already have a business, I'm going to give you 30 days of free coaching. We're going to talk about strategies, how to start. If you're just in the new year and the new year started, a lot of times we get in ruts and we feel like the goals that we set, we're not achieving, and then we just kind of give up and it falls to the wayside. I find the biggest thing in business is having somebody that you can be held accountable for, that they can keep you on track with that. So I am offering that. So check out Intune Digital Marketing or Jason Crawford. Just shoot me a message saying, hey, I would love to sign up for the free coaching. After this podcast, I'll post the flyer so you'll see it.
That's right.
That's
and
what
we'll
that
be sharing it.
Man, for real, man. Y'all shout out that, man. He didn't have to do it, but he's doing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He's
right.
doing it, man. Rick, what you got? What's your last words, Rick?
God bless. Thank you. Good night.
hey, I thought he was about to give us another gym. I was waiting for some good knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Rick ready to have that drink and eat.
Hey, Rick trying to get that chili dog. Wrap it up, dog. Wrap it up, JD.
Need some milk.
He needs some milk.
Hey, I appreciate it, Rick. You know what I'm saying? I thought he had one in the shoot for us, dog.
Hey, I was locked in, dog.
Hey, I was locked in, dog. He be educating us all day.
All day.
For
He done.
real.
He ready.
For real. Cece, what's your last word, love?
My last word is everyone just keep sharing, liking our posts, and support everyone that's on this panel. And if they're not on this panel, you know that they are trying to do something that is valuable to our culture, support them.
Yeah. Absolutely. Y'all make some noise for that, man.
Thumbs up.
Straight up, man. Hey, my last words is, man, hey, take care of each and everybody, man, with yourself, man. Push beyond the quit, because sometimes it gets tough out there, man. You know what I'm saying? It gets weary, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying? We all at Brothers on, we transparent. We going through growing pains right now. But at the end of the day, you got to keep pushing. You can't stop, won't stop. Because at the end of the day, the light is at the end of the tunnel, man. Anybody needs to say the cliche thing. I don't know who needs to hear this. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you have to push beyond the quit,
That's
man,
right.
because Rome wasn't built overnight.
That's
Brothers and
right.
Ons barbecue wasn't built overnight. My turnover chain wasn't built overnight. It got built a few days ago, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But hey, call Jay. You need anything apparel, man. I'm pretty sure he built this.
Yeah, and ask questions. Call in. Like
Like, seriously, we got to figure this out, Q.
Yeah.
Like, we got to figure out a call-in thing. And I can call in No Limit Studios.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need some call. Like, real, like, if you want some coaching, we got a coach here. We got an educator here. We got two entrepreneurs here. You know what I'm saying? We got a seafood queen here. You know what I'm saying? But you got a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of
right.
years of knowledge here that can give you some right direction.
That's right.
To get you to what you're trying to level of achievement you're trying to get to. You know what I mean? That's just what it is, man. I pride myself in being a motivator and an inspiration to the folks out there. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. I watch a lot of people before me to create my own leadership style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what my leadership style is. Either you love it or you hate it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Either get in and where you fit in or you just get out. You know what I'm saying?
right.
This ain't for you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we can get along with, you know what I'm saying, in business, you have to get along with everybody.
Right.
That's right.
At some aspect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just have to play the face. But you know what? You play the role, and then without your face, like, you know, I'm only going to keep it on that side.
Right.
You know, I can say, Jay, I come to your shop and try on shirts and leave with shirts, you know what I'm saying? But everybody can't do that.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, they don't have your best interest. You got to be, like my mom used to say, you got to have discernment. You know what I'm saying? You got to have
That's
your
a good word.
discernment, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And always, I'm going to tell you this, you know what I mean? A lot of people are not religious, but pray.
Absolutely.
Prayer does change things. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? If you got to pray, I pray each and every day I wake up, and I pray each and every night when I lay it down. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because at the end of the day, God does not have to give you another day to wake up,
That's
open your
right.
eyes, and do what you love to do.
Right.
Preach, brother.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, and that's for real, and I mean that. You know what I'm saying? To the bottom of my heart, because I had a praying mom and I had a praying grandmother. You know what I'm saying? That's called
Right.
upbringing. You feel me? You
Right.
want to get somebody, you want to tap in to what this is all about, man. Reach out to us at brothersandonsbarbecue.com. We got Jay Crawford here. We got Rick. We got Crabbing with CC. We also got shout out to Super Chill Media. Like, you know what I'm saying? This guy, hey, Q, get in the shot, Q. Get in the shot, man. Get in the daggum shot, Q, man. This is the guy behind the lens. He just got done doing something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, Q, they can't see your face. You got to duck down. That's Q, man. That's the man behind the lens. Hey, man, this is our guy that puts all our production together, man, on demand. He never complains.
He's sharpening his all
He's
black
all
tonight. All
Hey,
black.
he had to get to the money.
I know
to
that's
the money
right.
on. You
I
know what
know
I'm saying?
that's
He
right.
said, bro, I just got back from Disney Springs. Yes, sir.
I know that's right, Q.
Hey, man, that's what it's all about. Listen, guys, we got a lot of things exciting that's going down the pipeline. Like I said, we got the birthday situation. You guys need anything photograph, hit us up. Anything apparel, hit us up. You need to get in the right direction. We got troubled kids that need to get in school. We got the educator here for you. You're looking just to learn how to cook and be professional. We got it all here for you right here, right now. You want to learn how to be a photographer, how to shoot, how to create a podcast, how to edit, and all this good stuff to make yourself marketable so you can make your own way in the world.
I know that's right.
Come on,
Preach,
I said that.
brother.
I said that. I'm gonna start my own church.
I mean,
No.
you're on it.
No.
You're on it right now.
No.
I'm gonna start my own church. You know what I'm saying?
No.
The church of being.
All right, Q. Are we ready to take this thing up out of here?
Hey, listen, man, it's all about family, fun, food, and fellowship in this daggum chili brought to you by daggum Crabbing with CC, man. Y'all hold your chilies high in the sky, man. Hey, y'all have a good night. We'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Peace.